Welcome to another episode of West Memphis Christian Television, where we tell you the latest happenings, news, and events that happen at West Memphis Christian School. We're going to tell you a little bit about Winterfest today, which is going to be held later on this week, but first we're going to tell you about the Geography Bee. West Memphis Christian for many years has had a long-standing tradition of participating in the Geography Bee. This year, taking top honors is Stephen Wooten, and he will be going on to participate in the State Bee. Also, taking second and third place is Charlie Farr and Emma Gadberry. This past week in chapel, members of the Armed Forces came and showed us how to properly care for our flag. We now have 2 flags to be displayed over West Memphis Christian High School. One, which was given from Don Hilburn in honor of his father, which was draped over his casket. The other, from Neil Mitchell, an alumni at West Memphis Christian who was killed in action in Iraq. Now let's talk about Winterfest. Earlier today, I interviewed and spoke with the Dean of Students at West Memphis Christian, Jeff Tacker. I'm here with Dean Tacker, who stopped by for just a few minutes right before we're about to go on air for WMCTV. Tell us a little bit about Winterfest this year.
Well, Brandon, thanks for letting me stop by for just a moment. I'm going to tell you at home, I'm excited about Winterfest. It's rolling through the decades. That's the theme of our week. And we're going to be spending Thursday, Friday, Monday, and Tuesday celebrating our school spirit. That's what Winterfest is all about. And so on Monday, our students will be able to dress in basketball gear, like college gear and NBA jerseys and things like that to show their basketball spirit, since basketball is a winter sport. And they'll begin decorating the hallways. The 9th through 12th grade are going to be competing in decorating the hallways with a theme that they've selected out of the decade of their choice. So I'm excited to see stuff from the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s are all decades that have been chosen by our upperclassmen. So that's on Thursday. And then on Friday, we're going to have a special afternoon of games over at Trinity Gym. Right before those games start, we're going to crown the Winterfest Queen. And the court's already been selected. The court's already been announced. And so the girls are getting their pretty little dresses. And they will be ready to go on Friday. And they will be presented. And the Queen will be crowned there. And we'll also play a lot of games in basketball. And on that particular day, all students are recommended to wear red in honor of February being Valentine's Day.
Correct.
Then on Monday, students are going to dress in their decade because of our 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade classes are developing a 3 to 5 minute skit based on the decade with icons, music, pop culture, and they're going to bring that out in a skit and working together to show their school spirit. And that'll be Monday afternoon. Then on Tuesday, we will have Black and Gold Day. It's our Spirit Day. And that evening at 5:30, we will present the Queen at her court at Trinity Gym. And then we'll also have our basketball games that night. It'll be senior high games only, but the coronation program starts at 5:30 on Tuesday. So I'm looking forward to a great week. Winterfest is something that's a little bit new, but we're celebrating school spirit. And this time of year, it's winter.
Sounds like it's going to be an exciting time.
It's going to be a great time, Brandon. Thanks for letting me stop by.
Thank you very much. Well, that's a wrap for this episode of West Memphis Christian Television. Tune in next episode where we'll tell you more on the exciting events of Winterfest, and also we'll tell you a little bit more about our basketball teams and how well they're doing in their pursuit towards the district tournaments.